LRBAquatics.com. Hello world, how's it going? I hope you guys are all doing great, and if not, I hope it gets better for you as always. And today I wanted to share with you this scape that I'm planning on doing. I did mention it last night, but I did run out of time and yeah, just didn't get to it. So I thought I'd go ahead and share with you guys. I did fiddle with it a little bit before I got on here with these rocks. I only had these 3 rocks. I kind of grabbed them out. I knew I wanted to mess with them. And I kind of wanted like this wall up idea that I wanted to do. So I did get around playing with them, just kind of to get an idea of it before I got on here and did it live. Which I kind of messed up, because I got them where I wanted and I don't want to remove them yet. Now I did have a couple ways I was planning on doing this. I did think about doing it. I'd have this in the corner, and then I'd have this bigger one over here slanted over so it'd actually cover like half of it, and then it'd be 2-layer. Then I did think about putting this in the middle to kind of give the fish something to swim around. But since I'm going to have to try to catch fish in this tank later on, I'm going to keep that out. And then I kind of want to go with these 3 layers. Wesley decided to join me. He's holding me up, making sure I don't fall. Silly boy. But yeah, with this, I'll have 3 different places to plant. So the idea is to kind of have, I'm using these rocks as planters, sort of. And then the rest of it will be all open space here to where the fish can swim. You'll be able to see them real good. I'm thinking microsword carpet. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not done with this yet. There is a few things I'm going to do on here with you guys. Wesley, yeah, that's your dog. He's up there. He's checking it out. If you guys see this rock here, it needs some work. I actually want to lift this rock up a little bit so I can get some more height on it, so it adds more dimension to the tank. And by doing that, I'm just going to get some of this sand here, the Supernaturals. Can I get up there real quick, Wesley? Yeah, I need up here. Thank you. Oh boy. The Wesley factor is definitely going to make this a little more interesting. So I think you may be able to see it from the side if I go ahead and pull this up. Now, see if you see this line across this too, when I do raise this up, I want to kind of level that out if I can, and make it a little more straight. But we'll see. I think this should be a good shot for you guys where you can see where I raise it. Or actually, Wesley, let me just get this ladder real quick, okay, bud? Thank you. Because I'm going to want to pull this out here, and I'm just going to put a bunch of sand back there, but I don't want the sand up here because that'll end up leaking out. That's not going to be the look I'm going to be going for, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do here in a bit with that. Let me go ahead and raise this up. And a lot of it's just manipulation. Trying to manipulate the rock to where you want it to kind of lay. Trial and error. Here, watch out, Bubba. Not sure how well you guys can hear me over there too, so I'm gonna pull you guys up off of this gimbal real quick. Then you guys can get a better view here. Buddy, you are not helping much. Alright, let me set you guys on this light. Try not to drop you guys in the tank. Here, bud, you're gonna have to get down. Why? Because Daddy needs this ladder. Whoa, I got you guys swinging on a light right now. So here's this rock. Oh yeah. It's gonna sit up a lot more. And as you can see now how it's kind of got their own little space here, own little space, so I can plant different types of plants without having to worry about them getting into each other as much. Should help keep them separated. bury that too much, but yeah, I think that's pretty good. Kind of raise it a little bit. That high end, I don't like how that sticks up. So a lot of it's just manipulating it to what you want it to look like. That purple on there, that's actually old algae that has died. What kind of rocks is that? I don't know. I think it's some kind of like, I'm not 100% sure. I think it does add hardness to the water. I think it does have calcium in it. I'm not too worried about that. I think that looks pretty good. I really wish this edge wasn't over here. Like I could hide that somehow. I don't know how though. Limestone, maybe. It's not like, I think it is limestone. It's not very soft though. Definitely not soft. No, see, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, I think I'm kind of just stuck with that, but that's okay. I can put some taller plants. I can either do stem plants or like some areas, do like mid-ground here, maybe stem plant there, or stem plant there, or maybe mid-ground here. Like there's all kinds of different options you could do with it. Maple Street Aquatics says turn it around. I would, but I think that really messes with it. Let me try that out actually. Just for why we're here, why not? Let's give it a shot. Some neat pieces of rock. I think I got them off construction site, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's actually, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Good idea, Maple Street. I'm digging it. Well, let's see. I think that's good. Yeah. That looks pretty good. The thing is, you can fiddle with this stuff forever too. Nah, yeah, I like that a lot better. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, so let me get you guys back on this gimbal here. To like balance you guys. Looks like I'm eating you with the gimbal. Gimbal's gonna eat you. Alright. That skills bouncing that gimbal that fast. Alright, so now what I'm gonna wanna do is I'm gonna wanna get some of this Brightwell. That's what I'm using. I'm really liking the sand with the Brightwell combo, because the sand like grabs onto the roots real good, and then the Brightwell gives it that nice black contrast, and also let me set you guys up here. And also adds a lot of nutrients. This is actually more of an acidic kind of buffer. I'm actually going to get a container too for that first. That's the Rio Escura F. And for you guys that don't know, we'll be going live still here in tonight at 9:30 for all the Q&A. So you guys got questions and all that. If you got questions on this, I mean, always ask in the comments. I try to get the comments when I can. It's kind of hard to do. Wesley, you need to be my cameraman. I'll get him there one day. I would grab Haley, but she's doing water changes. So I'm going to go ahead and get this over on the corners here. Fill that up. Then I can fill the rest up in the middle with sand, and I have to use the expensive Brightwell. So just helps keep it looking more uniform this way. And I'm not going to do any soft touches, which you talk about soft touches, that would be like adding little rocks and stuff on the edge. kind of make it look more natural. I wanted this to more look real simple, kind of give it a wall in the background. So I'm just filling right here in this corner edge. See where it's all going to fall out anyways. I want that to go ahead and stack itself naturally quite a bit. A little more. I'm going to keep doing it until it quits. Looks like it wants to do it all the way up, which is fine. Then I'm also going to have to do it in this corner probably, right there. Then also in this corner. I wish I could set you guys in there. Let me get a little piece of cardboard. I don't really want to get my gimbal in the sand. Actually seconding this cardboard as insulation right now. Oh, here's a perfect little piece. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a very complicated scape really though. I try to keep things simple, like hardscapes when it comes to aquascaping too. Hardscapes are the backbone to any good aquascape. But since I keep and breed a lot of fish and stuff, I can't really put a lot of driftwood in and all that, because then it becomes more of a headache for me. Ooh, look at the 240 back there. It's looking good. Lawnmower for the 240, right? Alright, let me try this. How does that look? Yeah, that ain't really worked, did it? Tried. Alright, well hold on a second guys. Let me grab this cup real quick. Might as well, since I gotta get set down. You guys probably can't hear nothing either being in that tank. So yeah, that didn't work. Let's go ahead and do this side. Is that true, Wesley? I should give you the gimbal to Wesley, and he can just take you guys on a trip while I fill these in. That would be interesting, huh? Really not taking that much to get this one. As much as I would thought. I'm not too worried about getting the stuff all around because they'll end up being buried with it. What? The other fishy's trying to eat the other fishy? Oh my goodness. Where's that at? Oh yeah. It's a Placo eating a dead killie. Killie finally kicked the bucket of old age. Now it became Placo food. Circle of life. Yeah, that fishy. Yeah, it's fish food now. That's what Wesley's watching. He's been down on the ground for like the last couple days, just gasping for air. He had a funky tail. That fish was lucky to even still be alive. Most people would have probably just called and killed him. But he lived quite a few years, I believe, about 2 years. It was a Galaris, blue Galaris, one of the ones I bred out. Wesley's trying to tell him to get out of there. It's pretty funny. No. It is Wesley. He's a boy. He just has long hair. He's a good boy. Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that back wall like that actually, because there's quite a crack here. Let me see, I'm going to have to like, I don't know if I can fix that or not. That should be interesting. So that's going to take a bunch. He's trying to tell the fish to get up. Oh my goodness, poor boy. Alright. So, alright. I'm going to end up messing with this. And I've got to put, so ideally I was wanting to put some sand down here, which I probably still can put some sand down there and fill it in with that. And then I'm gonna end up putting Brightwell everywhere. See, I just knocked that around. So I'm gonna have to fiddle with this. Like, it's really hard to do with. I thought I'd be able to do this with one hand, but I don't have a third hand like I really would like. Well, one day Haley will have some time for being cameraman. But what I'm gonna do essentially is fill that back in with either sand or the Brightwell, and I'm gonna put Brightwell over this. And I'm only gonna go about like a couple inches deep. Yeah, she's asking for you. You better go see what she wants, huh?
I said I'm here if you need help.
Oh. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna just go a couple inches. I'm thinking about micro sword here. Haven't picked the plants for this yet, but I will be updating you guys on that and let you guys know what it looks like. But I did kind of want to at least give you an idea of the process that kind of goes behind like trying to stick a scape together, and a different idea maybe of how to do a scape if you guys are just searching for ideas too of what you could do. See, so I'm just going to keep filling that in. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. More than likely tomorrow I will be getting on here and we'll see the progress. So I appreciate you guys all hanging out. I'm gonna hurry up, try to slam this out because yeah, I still gotta hop on here at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll do an hour live Q&A like always every week, where you can ask me questions about keeping an aquarium, shrimp, fish, plants, all that jazz. Cause I mean, I've kept a couple. But all right, everybody, have a great one. Until next time, everybody, peace. Thanks for hanging out.